nature, the creatures that we are, we tend to conform a lot faster. Ladies, we got to stand for what we believe in for ourselves. There's nothing wrong with improving. We all have to improve. But don't conform. Especially when it's not your husband. A lot of folks, y'all out here in situationships acting like y'all married. Not realizing that's not going to last. You've got turmoil and strife. You're stressed. You're unhappy. You're not committed. This ain't only for the ladies. This for the fellas too. Stop conforming. Be who you are. If that individual can accept you for who you are, where you are, that's not the individual for you. Let's talk about this a little bit. The lines, I'm opening up the lines right now. The number is 201-627-4140. We got to do better. Ladies, we have to take our authority back for self. We have to. Hold on, y'all. I'm reading something in the chat. Gogo said, some females do wife duties for a boyfriend that will never be her husband. You absolutely right. You absolutely right. Hold on, y'all. Good evening. Thank you for calling Uncut No Chaser. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
This is Gogo. How are you this evening?
Hey, Gogo. How you doing today?
I'm wonderful.
Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I just read your comment. You're absolutely right. Some females will do wife duties for a boyfriend that'll never be a husband. I've done it. And I'm quite sure every female on this earth has done it. But what I don't understand is, why are we so quick to conform?
Me, myself, I can't speak on everybody else. I can only speak on behalf of my situation. Sometimes you get in a way where you've been by yourself for so long. Once you get with someone, you want to try to keep it in that same situation, that lovey-dovey, the honeymoon state. So you're bending over backwards, you cooking, you cleaning, you're doing everything that a wife would do, but he's really not going to in return be your husband in the long run. And some women just conform just because they're lonely, and that was my situation. Back in the day, I would do it. I'm like, okay, I've been sitting for 3-4 years. Let me hook up with somebody. And here I am doing a song and dance for someone that really wasn't paying attention to the performance.
Wow. Wow. And you're right. You're not the only one in that has been in that position. I've personally been in that position, but I didn't do it because I was lonely. I just felt that that's what I was supposed to do because that's the way my mother raised me. When you have a man, you're supposed to do A, B, C, and D, yada, 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 yada. Okay, I get it. But in doing that and realizing it's not that's not what I'm supposed to do, but I have to do it for the one that's going to appreciate it. And that comes with trial and error. Mm-hmm. Because we never know.
They really don't appreciate it.
Say that again?
I say 9 times out of 10, most fellas don't appreciate it.
You're right. They come few, far, and in between. Because I've heard guys say, oh, that's your duty. That's what you're supposed to do. Oh, wow.
Ooh,
really?
Been there, done that. That's what my mama do for my daddy. But that's your mom and dad. They married.
No, that's not what I'm supposed to do. I just feel that women and men who are just in a boyfriend-girlfriend stage, I don't think those same requirements as being married should be the same for being a boyfriend-girlfriend.
Exactly. And see, that was me back in the day. Now, no ma'am, I'm not going to give you a song and dance. If you ain't gonna dance with me, I'm not gonna dance alone. This ain't no, solo performance. We're supposed to be doing this together. It's supposed to be a group effort.
Exactly. You're absolutely right. So, would it be safe to say, just from your opinion to mine, that women are conforming so much to, even in the sexual department with open relationships and sexual groups, to, is it for self gratification, or is it once again conforming to please a man?
You know what? I feel like it kind of can go both ways, because some women, they get off on it. They feel like, hey, I won't do all of this here. So in the long run, his boys or his family will look and say, oh, she a good girl, she a good woman. Look what she's doing for him and everything. When they know in the back of their mind that kinfolk of theirs is not worth shit.
Yeah.
But that's just life. But then some women there's no way in hell I'm going to have an open relationship with nobody at all, baby. If it's not just me, it's not going to be we. So
Exactly.
No, man.
Yeah, I'm too selfish.
Ma'am.
I don't share too much anything anyway, and a man that's supposed to be mine, I'm sure not sharing.
No. You coming home where you done been with home girl and think it's okay for you to get in bed with me? No, ma'am.
Right. That goes back to that first song I played, Weekend. She the 9 to 5, you the weekend. What the heck?
No, ma'am.
But you understand that people live lives like that. Where there
will some females in this world that like being their weekend chick. They live for that. They live for being the side chick or the mistress, or the cuddy buddy.
And
that's their thing.
You're right, because I had a gentleman, I had a male tell me the other day, side chicks is winning. What the hell are they winning?
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say that. I had a friend tell me the other day she want to be a hoe because hoes coming up.
Wow. Dang. Well, I ain't gonna be a side chick and sure ain't gonna be no hoe. But to each his own. Whatever floats their boat, it creams my Twinkie. So hey, it is what it is. I just don't understand where did our self-esteem go as women? Why has it been knocked down so far?
Because we have men or so-called men out there that hasn't really been in a relationship with a woman. They haven't really seen what it is to be in a productive, healthy relationship. Mom and daddy not together, or you haven't seen your parents, or you haven't seen, the people before you be in a healthy relationship. Grandma and granddaddy done got divorced. Mom and daddy done got divorced. They really haven't been in a long, stable relationship with somebody else after that. So they really don't know it. They think they do, but in reality they don't.
I don't get it.
It's almost like you burning the damn candle at both ends. You damn if you do, you damn if you don't.
That's crazy. I mean, you're right. I agree with it, but I'm just very perplexed. I remember women being strong women. I know back in the day, the women dealt with some things or whatever, but at the end of the day, that man was home. They were married. You don't even hear of marriages being 20, 30 years anymore. You lucky if you hear a marriage lasting 2 years.
Exactly. And I feel like it's this, as they say, the millennial generation now. They don't know how to live. They don't know how to live the right way. All they know is, popping bottles, club, and popping pussy, gunshots, and, kush and all that. That's all they know. They don't know get out there and get the money the right way.
And it's not even that. If you look at some people before the millennium generation, these folks is in their 30s, 40s, 50s. I mean, even some in the 60s, and they still acting like they young jigs. And I just don't understand.
I think they're going through midlife crisis.
Yeah, well, like I always say.
Along the way, and they trying to find it now. If you're 60 years old, right here rocking your pants below your waist, and popping bottles in the club with the 20-year-olds, you need to sit your ass down somewhere.
But it's happening.
It is. It is. They have clubs for your age group, but they want to be with the young chicks and the young dudes. They feel good about themselves. That's the way I feel about it.
Well, I guess to each his own, but as I always say, growing old is mandatory, growing up is optional. And some folks have really chosen not to grow up. And it's really,
Amen.
really sad.
Amen.
It's very sad because there's a lot of good guys out here that need a lot of these good women that's out here, but they can't connect because they still in a boy state of mind.
Mm-hmm.
And even back in the day, when I'm talking back in the day when I was a kid, I've known men to be married. Yeah, they cheated, but home was always taken care of first.
You better believe it.
Home was,
and that side to their mistress knew not to come and rent their happy home.
You got these chicks now walking up on the main chick. You got this one and this one in one inbox. I mean, it's just like, to me, it's like females have lost all self-esteem and from being hurt time and time again. But if you keep dealing with the same kind of dudes, you got to look at yourself. You got to straighten yourself up if you want to attract something different. And I do believe you attract who you are.
Exactly.
So if you continuously repeat,
shit, you don't get it.
Pretty much. So if you want different, you gotta again evaluate self. Do work on self. People are afraid to be alone. Why? You were born in this world alone. If you was not one of multiple births, you gonna die by yourself. Do you?
I say that to my son all the time because he's good. Mama, where you going? Baby, I ain't no twin. I was born by myself. I'm going to be by myself. It's not hard. But it's people in this world that got to have someone in their bed with them. Got to have someone in their life.
Nah.
Because they haven't learned their self-worth.
Yeah. And we lack it. So my next question, I got to figure it out. What can we do to build self-worth? For them to build their self-worth, what is it going to take? It makes no sense.
You got to look in the mirror and know. You have to look in the mirror and identify the problem within yourself first. You can't correct yourself if you don't know what the problem is.
Well, some folks know what the problem is, but they just are in denial. And coming out of denial first is the first step of acceptance.
At some point in your life, you got to be tired of bullshit.
That's what I say.
If you want to keep continuing to have bullshit in your life, that's on you. You can't even be mad at the jokers that running game on you because you're accepting bullshit for what it is.
I don't know. Did our women fall because of the men that's out here now? I'm trying to find out where we fell at. Now, I understand about the babies having babies. I get that part. But where's the old school people at? They're not reaching up to help these young girls that's coming up. I commend the strong ones. And I really, the ones that's weak, I really want to help them because it's sad. It is so sad when I look at a woman and I see some of the things that she does. It's like, babe, sweetheart, you don't have to do that to survive.
No, ma'am.
There got to be other skills than laying on your back to make money.
But see, at some point you had to learn it somewhere. At some point she had to learn it somewhere that it's okay, the fucking fuck to survive in this world. And I really don't understand myself still to this day. Because there's no way in hell that my 9 to 5 job consists on laying on my back, being on my knees, and doing whatever else it takes to get the bills paid. Get your ass out there and get a job. Go to school. Get a trade or something. You don't have to do all of that.
Right.
But you have to understand there's some people like that.
Right, but then my question is, Why are you lacking skills if you went to school?